Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more Total Tank Simulator. No time for BS. One of the things I wanted to check out is to see, in truth, which units are superior to which. I think that the Germans definitely have an advantage in the heavy tank area, but I think that the light tank area might go to the Soviets. So we're gonna have 100 Soviet BT-7s versus 100 German Panzer IIs. And I think that the Soviet probably has a better chance at winning here. It's gonna be Borscht against Brust. Let's do this. All right, baby. The legions are set. The longer the battle lasts, the more force we'll have to use. That sounds like my type of deal. Let's zoom in. Oh yeah, look at this squadron of tanks. Well spaced too. Look at how perfectly they maintain their ranks. Just like proper Soviet soldiers. Moving over here to the Germans. Looks like a little bit of a pile-up going on here. Oh my God! And the bedlam begins. Let's get an aerial view here of the absolute beatdown that is occurring. Things look pretty damn even so far. Down here you can see this tank, though down. Oh, I was about to say it's not out, but I was totally wrong. Holy shit. There is fire and guns and bullets blazing and bouncing off everything. These Soviets won't let their vodka go to waste. They're beating the living crap out of the freaking Germans. The Germans are getting completely surrounded. Look at this. The Soviets using a lot of maneuverability here. Let's go ahead and zoom on down to this little area that they're creating. It's like they're circling, the carriage circling technique. You can see a huge amount of down troops over there by the Germans. The Soviets now with the clear advantage. There's not many Germans left at this point. Oh, he's trying to reach sanctity in the dunes. And that is it. The Soviets, wow. Okay, so yeah, the Panzer IIs could not hold a candle to the BT-7s. Is that historically accurate? I know we had a couple of history buffs out there that said that a couple of the tanks did not appear to meet the proper specifications in appearance. Here we have 40, almost half of the Soviets were totally fine compared to, obviously, all the Germans getting killed. Let's put the medium tanks up against one another and see who could win in that. All right, here we go. 100 T-34 tanks versus 100 Panzer IIIs. The T-34 is probably one of my absolute favorite Soviet tanks. So let's see how it fares against the Germans. One more time, baby. Don't tell people how to do things. Tell them what to do and let them surprise you with the results. Thank you, Patton. Now, I don't know the range of these two particular units. I know the light range was about 80 meters, and the German tanks had a much faster attack rate, but the Soviet tanks did a lot more damage when they hit. We should be seeing some combat just a second here. Coming in here right behind these T-34s. There we go! Oh yeah, what a great side view right here of this squadron kind of lining up. It seems like the Soviets really try and do a lot more maneuvering than German tanks. These German tanks kind of sit in formation and take a lot of shots out, but the Soviets always seem to try and come around the flank here. Wow, the Soviets, I think, are doing a lot better than I thought they would. I expect this to be pretty much 50-50. That was my guess. If I had to make a bet, if I was a betting man, I would say that this was equal on both sides when starting out, but right now it almost looks like the Soviets are doing a little bit better. You can see all kinds of shots banking off of the angular armor of the T-34s. The T-34s, if I remember correctly, were a very swift tank for their size as well. And whether they're swift or not, their firepower is absolutely decimating the German squadron. Holy crap! I had no idea that the Soviets had this much firepower in the light and medium ranks. Maybe it's only the heavy ranks that the Germans hold any sway. Someone had said that as this was made by noobs from Poland, the Polish should give the edge to the Germans, but no, I'm not so damn sure. Well, once again, 40 okay from the medium tanks on the Soviet side. That means that there's only one chance left for the Germans to redeem themselves, and that's with the big-ass Heavy Tiger. Here we go, the final matchup. 100 KV-2s with their exceptional firepower compared to their armor against 100 heavy Tigers, which have much less firepower but a ton more armor, at least in the game. I don't know, again, how historically accurate that is. It's going to be like a die for Dandy in Cupcake City, baby. Let's do this. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ checks. Here we go. The final outcome of war was often determined by the degree of initiative shown on each side. In case you're wondering why I'm going 100 each time, it's because when you go over 100 in the game, for each side, meaning 200 total, there becomes a lot of lag issues. Oh, there's a couple people falling behind. What are you guys doing? Did you forget how to drive? There we go. This is it. Once we get past these few trees here, it should be a total incoming barrage of death and dismemberment. Come on, you rat bastards. Let's do this. Fire! Oh, yeah. There's no... Smokey the Bear would be really pissed off at this display. We're just down in the entire forest here. Alright, so in this instance, I'm definitely seeing those Tigers whipping the living crap out of the Soviets. Oh my god. This is looking like a one-sided battle so far. And it should be, considering how well the Soviets did in the first two fights. Oh my god! All of these things are down. This is the fastest battle we've had. Holy crap. Oh, there's one guy left. Never mind. Well, shit. Yeah, German victory is right. 28 were okay. So the Germans lost a few more gunships there than I would have thought. Well, not really gunships. A few more armored units than I would have thought. I was really surprised by the Soviets and how well they did. I thought that the Tigers were way overpowered compared to the KV-2s, but I guess that wasn't the case. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this particular matchup of Total Tank Simulator. I'm hoping that they add a lot more units to this game because I think there's a lot of potential, and I love just the wanton destruction and brainlessness of it all. Do you think that the outcomes were correct? Do you have a favorite tank of this particular grouping? Let me know in the comment section below. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.